Good. So welcome to this Yin Yoga class. It's specifically designed for your shoulders to help bring relief for tight shoulders, which most people have some kind of tight shoulders. You'll need a prop. You'll need the props, a bolster, blanket, and a block. And we'll work slowly through the poses using all of the principles of Yin. And hopefully you're going to feel really good after, bring flexibility and mobility to your shoulders. So tight shoulders, obviously we want strength in our shoulders, but in this class, we're specifically working on that flexibility and mobility. So you should notice a big difference after the class, working through these poses. All right, let's start by just becoming aware of our breath. So finding that comfortable position and start to notice your breathing. So breathe in through the nose and exhale through your nose. Starting to notice the temperature as the air comes in, slightly cooler as it comes in and slightly warmer as you release. Every inhale, breathing in that positive energy. And as you exhale, just letting go of any negative thoughts. Breathing in love, joy, harmony. And on the exhale, just letting go of any tensions and tightness. And we'll do a few rounds of Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breathing. So when you're ready, bring the index and the middle finger to the thumb, folding to the thumb for Vishnu Mudra. The left hand, the thumb and index fingers can just sit on your knee. And when you're ready, you'll use the right thumb to block the right nostril and the ring finger to block the left. So take a normal breath. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, we'll begin. So block the right, inhale left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Well done. Release the hands and just allow yourself to come back to normal breathing. Good. And the first pose we're going to come into is a thread the needle. So if you make your way onto all fours, if your knees are feeling tender at all, just place a blanket under them. And when you're ready, you've got your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Take your right arm up, gaze up to the right hand, and then when you're ready, thread the arm under the left arm, bringing your shoulder down. Now you can keep your left hand supporting you. You could stretch it out in front, or you can bring it behind your back. So just choosing the situation that's good for you. And just make sure that your shoulders, there's space between your shoulders and your ears. Soften the face, soften the head, soften the legs here. You allow the earth to support your shoulders, support that twist, the gentle twist in the upper back. And just relax the head. Sending the breath into the space between your shoulder blades. Well done. And slowly use your left hand to push yourself up, coming to neutral. Take a breath. And when you're ready, we're just going to move to the other side. So the left arm reaches up and then gently slide it under the right arm. And again, just choosing what you'd like to do with that right arm, either supporting it here or stretching it out or bringing it behind you, whichever feels best. Sending those deep breaths into the upper back. Good, well done. And slowly and gently, take your time, come up, release the arm, and just find your way to all fours again. We're going to take some gentle cat-cows. So pausing at the top of the inhale and pausing at the top of the exhale. So check your position, palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, arch your back, lengthen as you inhale. And then exhale, push through your palms, rounding your back, stretching out that space. Inhale, arching. Pause at the top of your inhale. And then slowly push through the palms as you exhale, rounding your upper back and pausing there. Just doing a couple more to your own rhythm. Good. And then when you're ready, take your knees wide. We're going to come into a child's pose, a wide-kneed child's pose with our hands above our head in prayer. Now, if you need a blanket between your bottom and your heels, you can do that. Slowly come into your child's pose, stretch your arms out, and when you're ready, bring your hands to prayer above your head, letting your third eye space meet the earth. If it's not comfortable with your head on the ground, you can always put a block there. Well done. And slowly and gently release your hands. Take your time. Push yourself up. Okay, we're going to come into a pose on our belly now, and you may need a blanket for this. So have your blanket or a towel, whatever you've got there, and bring it up to the front of your mat. Come down onto your belly. And this pose is called Sleeping Owl. And what it is, I'll just show you, hopefully my microphone's not too muffled with this one, but it's a bit like what we did with thread the needle. So I'm going to bring, which side will we do first? Okay, I'll bring my right arm across the mat. So the forearm is across the mat, and I'm going to be able to rest my head on it. The left arm threads through. So it can be a little bit awkward. So if you need the blanket to rest your head on, that just gives a little bit of space. So it lifts you up, and you can curl your toes under and sort of slide yourself up and over your arms if that helps too. That's a nice way to get into it. So using your props where you need to, but to getting this really nice stretch in your shoulders. So the left arm's going through in the first position. Well done. And slowly unravel, come back to center, take a breath. And in your own time, you're going to swap the arms over. So the left arm across the mat, the right arm threads through this time. So you're going to feel the stretch in the right shoulder. Well done. And slowly unravel from the pose. Come back to your Sphinx position. Take a breath, a centering breath here, breathing down into the sacrum. And exhale back up to the heart space. Okay, we're going to come into the next pose by sliding the right leg up so that it's at 90 degrees. So your knees at 90 degrees. And some people call this starfish, some people call it broken wing pose. We're going to slide the left arm under the right arm and then bring the right arm up and over. So if you need to rest your head on something, you can do that. You really feel this in the right shoulder to start with. Just feeling where the body's supported and using the principles of Yin. So coming to that place where you feel resistance and just start to become still and just take the breath into the areas that are tight. So maybe thinking about the idea of ice melting to water. So the areas that are tight just melting away. Even though you're in this twisted situation, still sending the breath all the way down to the belly. So deep belly breaths. Every inhale filling up the body with that fresh oxygen. And every exhale, just soften a tiny bit more. Good, well done. And slowly release the top arm, bring it over. Release your right leg. Take your time. Come up. Come back to Sphinx. Place your palms down on the ground. Take another centering breath here. And then when you're ready, we're going to go to the other side. So the left knee slides up. The right arm slides under the left. Relax your head down and then bring your arm up and over. Stretching out through the left shoulder this time. Once you find the position, then start to connect again with your breath. Well done. And slowly bring that top arm over. Release your leg. Come back to Sphinx. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly bring your hands by your chest and just push yourself up, coming up to sitting. All right, so we're going to do a pose now, which we usually do seated. It's Gomukhasana arms. So the legs, well, actually, you can do it seated if you like, but the idea is to do it lying down today, if that's okay with you. So usually Gomukhasana, we cross our legs, but we're just going to have our feet in butterfly pose. And then if you want to support under your thighs, place a bolster or a cushion or some towels under the thighs. And we'll lie back. So I'll just show you what we're doing. The left arm is coming up the back and the right arm is coming over. And we're going to be actually lying down in that position. Now, if your arms don't meet, you can just hold, like there's a bit of space between it, or if you have a strap, you could use a strap. So you can place you can put your arms in position once you lie down, and then you'll feel the weight of your body on the pose. So you lie on your back and you send your left arm up, right arm behind, and then you're just lying back in that position. So in the supine version, this lying back version, it's a little bit different because you've got the weight of your body on the arms, which does help you to allow you to hopefully hold it for a bit longer. So we'll stay here for a little while and then we'll swap over to the other arm. So just breathe into the shoulders here. Let everything soften and relax, feeling the support of the earth beneath you, supporting your weight. Continue to take the deep belly breaths. Keeping your mind on the breath every time it wanders off. Well done. And slowly just lift your chest up a little bit to slide your left arm out. Reach your arms up and just give them a little shake, a little movement of the wrist. Maybe interlock the hands and push the palms away. Good, and then when you're ready, we'll do the other side. So the right arm reaches up behind you, left arm down. You might need to move onto the side, like I'm moving onto my left side just to get the arm in. Take your time to find the situation. And then let everything go. Your feet are in butterfly. If butterfly is too strong, you can always straighten your legs. Just start to let everything relax then, noticing, one shoulder might be tighter than the other, just noticing that, observing. And just start to breathe into the spaces where you're feeling that tightness and resistance. Inhale, direct the breath. Exhale, soften and release. Couple more deep breaths here. Well done. And slowly lift the heart up, the chest up to release your arms. And again, let's bring our arms up, reach up to the sky, make some circles with the wrists, interlock the palms, push the palms away from you. Deep breath in and release. Okay, slowly and manually bring the knees together, roll to the side to come up. And we'll make our way into Anahatasana because we can't do the shoulders without a melting heart pose. We'll hold it for about 2 minutes. So before we start, just noticing how you're feeling, how the shoulders are slowly softening and loosening up. And then when you're ready, we'll come into Anahatasana. So knees are under the hips. The arms walk forward, and the option is to either stretch your arms forward with the forehead on the ground. So you bring your heart down to the earth, forehead touches the ground, and then you can either have your arms stretching out or you can bring them to prayer pose above the head, whichever feels good for you today. Softening into the space between the shoulders. Well done. And slowly and gently take your time to come up. Take a deep breath when you come up. Breathing in and out. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Notice how you feel. And we're going to prepare now for a really beautiful pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. I'm going to use a block and the bolster, and we're draping our shoulders over the bolster now. So again, we're going to bring our feet into a butterfly pose and soles of the feet to touch. Supporting under your thighs if you need to, and then just slowly lying back. Fully relaxing the shoulders here, letting the shoulder blades drape over the bolster. Noticing how you feel, noticing if you have more space now in the shoulders. And just finding that comfortable position and becoming very still. Good, and well done. So you can either stay here if you're super comfortable and you're like, oh, this feels really good, I want to stay here. You can stay here to finish the class. Otherwise, you can make your way into your Shavasana. So lying flat on your back. Maybe grabbing a blanket and placing a blanket over you if you're cold. Just arms by your side, palms turned up. Just letting everything go. The shoulders fully supported. And just let yourself float for the final few minutes. And gently deepen the breath. Start to bring your awareness into the body. Move your fingers and your toes. Take your time to roll to the right side. Slowly coming up to sitting. Rub your palms together. Feeling the heat in the palms of the hands. When you feel the heat, just place the hands over the eyes. Open the eyes in the palms of the hands. Look up, down, left and right. And take a deep inhale. Float your arms above the head, bringing strength and energy for the rest of the day. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Sealing the practice with a primordial Om. Inhale. Om. And surrender to the grace of the universe. Namaste. Should have happy shoulders now.